Hello, everyone. You are welcome to today's lesson. And in today's lesson, we are going to look at the solution to the assignment that was given in our previous lesson. Okay, and the solution to the assignment is what you have on your screens. I've gone through your various submissions. Okay, and I'll make sure I factor all the concerns. Okay, that came to bear. Okay, from those who are submissions. So please stick and stay with me whilst I walk you through the solution. And take notes. Okay, the solution happens to be the marking scheme as well. So it will guide you to mark. Send your marked version, okay, to me. Those of you who are under my voice, okay, and okay, send it to your, this is Latima, so your add math, okay, class what, page. Okay, all right, so you were asked to evaluate, okay, this particular limit. So the limit as s approaches infinity of this function, just as you can see on your screen. So you know the first thing that you write is solution. Then you come and write whatever limit that you are asked to evaluate, which is what you have. Your ability to do that will be B1. So this one is just copy and paste and get some marks. B1. And please take note, if your solution, okay, some of you, you know, you didn't write solution, your solution and the assignment indirectly, you put it together. So you get this mark if maybe solution comes here. Okay, you wrote your solution after this. So meaning this is where your solution starts. You will lose this mark because this will be on top of your solution and it must not be considered as part of your solution. So please take it. Okay, all right. So please let me land. I'll give you the opportunity to talk. Okay, let me land. Okay, the opportunity will come. So at this point, what do we do? Okay, so oops. Okay, I think there is a problem with the question. Okay, so it's supposed to be s to cube. So I will correct that. Okay, take note. That will be corrected. I guess maybe that's why most of you, your hand was up. So it wasn't s to the power 4. It was s cube. Okay, so let me do that. Oops. Okay, I will do that in the before I send it to you. Okay, do the editing. So there's an expression we start with equal to. If you start with implication, it will be M0, A0 straight away. And now you should know, okay, when to use what? The implication and equal to. So this will be equal to. And per experience now, you know that because you are using two lines for a fraction, this top fraction will take two lines, the lower fraction will take two lines. So you will use four lines. So it means this must come in between, okay, the four lines. Other than that, you will see that those of you didn't do that, this was hanging. So about that one, I won't deduct any marks. Okay, going forward, learn to present it that way so that it won't look like if you wrote your limit as s approaches infinity up here, then the whole of this will be hanging. So take note. Okay, so the next step, we said we have to check, okay, the highest power of your x and its highest power, you divide each of the terms by that. So your ability to do that will give you M2. Then that will be equal to, the next step is to simplify each of the terms. So if you are able to do that, your ability to do that will also give you M2. Anywhere here, if the limit to infinity is not there, it will be M0, A0. You are done marking, unfortunately. Okay, so that will be equal to, if you simplify. The next one, we said mentally, you take the limit to infinity of each of the terms in the numerator and the denominator. So the limit to infinity of a constant here will give me a constant 10. Limit to infinity of this, because there is a variable in the denominator, will give me 0. This will also give me 0. So that's what you have here. The denominator, limit to infinity of a constant, will give me a constant 3. Then this will give me minus 0. This should have been, I think this, one of them should have been plus. Okay, I will do, it's minus plus. Okay, forgive me. But it will, fortunately, it won't change anything. Okay, so it will be plus here. All right, so minus, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be, because you have x in the denominator after you simplify. If you take the limit, it will give you 0. Then now, numerator will give you 10, denominator will give you 3. Okay, so this is, so if your ability to do that will give us what? Will give you A1. And this cannot be your final mark. And surprisingly, someone asked me, are you supposed to conclude it? Remember, I told you, unless otherwise stated, don't conclude with an improper fraction. I've been saying this times with that number. And I've also told you to avoid decimals. This basic information, I mean, this one, you don't need to be a rocket scientist before you can do this. Unfortunately, you have to lose. Okay, so if your answer is in decimal, you lose the final A2 mark. A2 mark is accuracy mark. If you left your answer as 10/3, you won't get this. You only get your marks up to this point. So please take note. avoid concluding with an improper fraction unless otherwise stated. Here, we were not asked to read our answer as A over B. So we cannot avoid, okay, the mixed fraction conclusion. So in this case, what do we do? Okay, you take it with corresponding mixed numbers. Okay, your ability to do that will give you A2. Okay, so the total marks will be 10 marks. Okay, so now what do we do? I've told you, indicate your score over the total score, either on top, okay, or at the end of or just below here where you ended marking. Okay, so your score over the total score, not only your score. Okay, and send, okay, your work, okay, to me. Please take note the penalties. If this is not there, the limit is not there, anywhere it is missing, where you are not taking the limit of each of the terms, okay, it will be 0, M0, A0. Anywhere you substitute, okay, 0 in the denominator, here, the limit is to infinity. Even if you were supposed to substitute, it should have been infinity, not 0. Okay, I've told you, infinity is not a number to be substituted. So if you substitute 0 infinity here, that's not what I told you. Anywhere it will be M0, the rest of the mass you lose it. Okay, so please, okay,
Okay, sir.
All right. Hey, questions?
Sir, please, you mean after solving the assignment, we should mark it ourselves and send it to you?
Yes, that's why I'm guiding you to mark. So you mark and you say you capture the marked version. So I'm guiding you to mark it and send it to me. I will go through and do the final marking. Check whether you did proper marking. Okay, so that will be it, okay, for this particular lesson. If you don't have any further questions, okay, may the good Lord continue to bless us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.